Look at Siberia. Siberia is so beautiful. All the money flowing in from these manufactories. Look how much money we're making, guys. 147 plus 9. These guys over here only have 50. We have 87. Safe to say we have the most incredible value of our trade in the world. Let's upgrade a couple of these guys over here. Welcome back, everybody, to Frozen Assets here. So take a look. That went from 71 just from upgrading those two things in a node that is upstream. 72. We're obviously going to need to, you know, figure out how we want to get that 90. But because this 20 points or whatever that Great Britain has here, guaranteed. There's nothing I can do about that. Transfers from traders downstream, though, that's a big one. So we're going to need to occupy probably Scotland. Realistically, we're going to have to invade Scotland, which is kind of funny. But these guys are heading over to deal with them. But yes, welcome back, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you are all enjoying the campaign. I've been having a lot of fun with this one. And just a friendly reminder, has nothing to do with current events. So I inevitably get 1 or 2 comments on every video about it. And I don't know if it's like edgy teenagers who think that they're funny, or I think, to be honest with you, a lot of them really are people who are like, you know, you're kind of hurting people's feelings by playing this. And, you know, no disrespect intended, of course. I said this the other day. I have nothing but, you know, compassion and appreciation for the people who are fighting to defend their country, and for those who are helping them. But this game has nothing to do with real world events. Nothing. So just a reminder, friends. Just a reminder. It's not that serious in this game. It is not that serious. Here we go, though. We're doing good. And the rebels have popped over here, so we don't even need to worry about them anymore. Let's get our boys back over here. Now, we actually even have some trade power in Lubeck. So that's pretty good. What is this going to give us? Just trade efficiency. It's not necessary. Let's core everything up. So that way we got all that done. All is well, though. Look at this. I love it. 89. And remember, most of these buildings are not even done yet. These guys are going to be done like in a couple of months. So we're going to go from, where are we at? 89.5. Keep an eye on that number. 85.9. We're still losing quite a bit up here. So let's upgrade you. Make sure these buildings are built. They are. I have Gotland. Very good. Let's upgrade you as well. 89.5 is what it was at. And those manufacturers are going to be done very soon. Come on, baby. 89.4, 89.2. I'll lose a little bit of autonomy. That's fine. 83.9. Incredible. And I will go ahead and do some development. So I don't care about the gold mine. Clearly, we don't need the gold money. Yep. Anytime you can develop land that is, so like Ladoga, I believe. Yep, Ladoga is a good one. I'm trying to develop provinces that are producing goods in my node that is not being, or that is heading into our home node. That's my main goal. There we go. So now we're going to go from 93.9 up to like 95, 96. Look at that. 220 money. 220 monies we're making. Safe to say we are the richest people in the world. Let's go with income comparison. And you go to total. Look at that. We make double the money the Ottomans make. Like, it's funny because I got some comments saying like, man, you're ruining your economy by debasing your currency, or what is it called? Exploiting development. And it was just funny because like this guy was like very aggressively telling me that. You know, it's just, it always makes me laugh that people will try to, you know, and I know people are trying to help. So don't take this as like, you know, me being upset or butthurt or anything like that. I think it's I appreciate the effort to help, but people who have literally zero game knowledge trying to tell me that I'm doing things wrong, just always somehow it like tickles that sort of that itch that I have. It just makes me laugh. All right, so let's make sure we're getting some forts out here in Siberia, especially once we start working through Chinese conquest. It is going to be so annoying. This province here, so this communicates. So this is a good Siberian fort line here. Now there's going to be one here we need to build, so let's build it. This province here would be perfect for it. If we just do a couple of development clicks there, we'll unlock a building slot and we can build a fort there. And then this one here will communicate. So let's build one like right there as well. And then one down here in Nogai that will communicate there. That is a really good fort line. Obviously, you know, we're going to end up making our way over that way. But in the meantime, we're just chilling, letting our economy tick up. And in the meantime as well, our colony is finished. Very good. There we go. Now, build these guys for the extra goods produced. And very good. And it is built in every province now. Now, if it's built in every state that is possible, you'll see here on this this state's trade company investment tab in your macro builder. And there you go. The Siberian frontiers are officially done. We're going to need to obviously get over there in... I don't know about an Alaska, you filthy role players. I do not know. I haven't decided yet. We might go for an Alaska. We might. All right, let's break off this alliance with these guys because they keep asking me to marry them, and I have no intention of doing that. Let's go with the Diplo and the production. Yeah, like, if anybody needs to, like, ever feels the need to try to tell me how to make an economy, like, I know how to run an economy in the game, you know? Backseat gaming is very strong in the EU4 community. It always has been, so I don't take offense to it. But sometimes I feel it's necessary to correct people when they're spreading that misinformation, right? There's a lot of misinformation. That's a great buzzword. But there is a lot of that, especially around the EU4, because a lot of people just will watch like a guide and they think that they know what they're talking about. And that, again, I always have to say this. I have nothing against guide videos, but people who watch guides and then go on to tell others how to play the game, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. So now this one I'm building here, the Russian township, this is to increase the trade value because it increases the trade value of every province in that node, as nothing, regardless of if it's in a trade or a trade company or not. So you can see here, 10% trade value modifier. So every province in that node produces 10% more trade, irregardless. So you can see here, Russian township. Even though this is a state, this is a stated province, it still gets the bonus. So something to keep in mind there. Look at that, 103. Are we going to get global trade? Yeah, we're going to get global trade. We're going to get global trade. We're going to need to start getting some claims over here on these guys. And yes, I know, I've had a couple people mention it. We indeed can claim full regions. I'm aware, guys. We are probably getting there. One more idea, though, and we're going to get that 25 from that. So we're going to be definitely in a good spot with that. We're going to be able to get mill tech. This 16, the artillery is going to be really good. How are you guys doing down here? They're only on mill 14. Man. All right. I think it's about that time we start considering beating up on the auto derps. We're going to need to take Crimea from them. They're in our coalition, though. That's the issue. Until they're not in our coalition, we're not going to be able to... we cannot attack them, obviously. Obviously, even if we have our fort line, it's still going to be a huge pain in the booty. So, I'm in no rush. Now, this stuff over here can get trade companied because it is technically outside of our... where are we at here? Here. We can trade company everything over here. I could do it to get extra merchants, but I think I'd rather just state it. Because that gives us better production income and stuff like that. We get better production income. Yeah, there's no reason to upgrade those if we don't need them. We just need to get more trade power in the North Sea. So what we're likely going to do is we're going to get a claim on these two areas over here. And we'll just take all of Scotland. We might release a Scottish vassal. I'm not opposed to that. Scotland exists somewhere, apparently. All right. I've seen it all. The good old exiled Scotland. So take a look at this. Oh, so strong. All right, there we go. We get 20% trade efficiency and then manpower recovery and land maintenance modifier. So take a look at our economy now. 188. We're collecting 210 just from that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that actually insane? We were making 330 last I looked. We're gaining 70 ducats a month more now than we were like even a little bit ago. Absolutely insane. Make sure we're building these guys in every province that we can. Basically, you want to prioritize your home node. That way the trade is not leaving. Even if it's not necessarily your land, it's still fine. This is all good provinces to be building them in down here. And that trade value will get put into the node here. And we will collect it. Now, obviously, making the White Sea the most valuable node will not be hard. It's going to be having 90% trade power in it. That's going to be hard. I'm going to need to dev this province up here. Right. I'm going to wait for the yearly tick here. So what we're going to do... There we go. That will allow us to upgrade that. That'll give us a little bit more trade power. And then we'll have to get this guy upgraded to level 3. We do have local dev cost here, even though it's for, woodlands. So we're going to develop this up to 25 and get that upgraded eventually. That'll just take some time. It's no big deal. If you don't know, you can have 1 level 3 trade port or center per merchant. So if I have 8 merchants, we can have 8 level 3 centers of trade. But yeah, we have the entirety of Scandinavia, which is great. I know it's not the best for borders, but guys, we're going to have to roll with it. So yeah, if you don't know... Actually, I don't know if you can do it through Diplo actions, can you? Uh-huh. You might not be able to. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Either way, the way that you do this normally is you would come in here and you would go through espionage. Covert actions, you can see we specifically have one on claim on area. So we need 30 spy network and we can get a claim on an entire area, irregardless of how many provinces are in that state. It's pretty strong. There you go, there. Handle. Let's get a general on you as well. Help you out. Looks like we have some more rebels over here. Get a general on you as well. Let's click that button as well. Help us out with our autonomy. We'll increase our income even more. We're at 4. Oh, it dropped a bit. It is what it is. All right. Right. The year is here. Let's take tech here. And now I'm going to spend basically any excess mana on developing these provinces here. Not admin, though. We're still behind on admin. We have upgraded cannons. Man, I would love to beat up on the Ottomans and take Crimea from them. Obviously, we need to go to war with the Commonwealth as well. They're allied to France. I can't attack the Ottomans. But we have our fort line built up here. I know for a fact we have naval dominance, because I doubt France is going to have enough of a navy to bring them in to this area. Let's build up a few of these as well. Production and buildings are just nice. They give a really good return on investment. Each of those buildings will give me extra money. Obviously, I should have been doing this. We've been developing a ton, so that's really good. Once we occupy that province back, we can yoink. Well, let's do a couple of dev clicks here real quick, and then we will yoink. You want to get at least 60 crown land. I believe 60 is when you'll actually start getting some bonuses. And you just want it before absolutism rolls around. That's the main thing. Now, the devastation over here is pretty bad. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty bad for sure. Devastation affects a lot of stuff. Could build a fort there, but probably not worth. Could build a fort like over here that would handle a lot of this, but again, not really worth. We have almost enough. These guys are not my rival. Can I rival them? If we have enough Diplo, I could do it. I usually don't ever do this, but honestly, trying to ally these guys would be in our best interest. They're rival to Great Britain. If I could switch them with Great Britain, that would be great. All right, so let's get a claim on the area here. And you can see there's 70 dev in the lowlands, which is this area here. And just like that, we have a claim on that entire area. Isn't that powerful? So powerful. And all this is getting converted over here, which you love to see. And these guys are going to also get the local missionary strength edicts as well. These ones are all done, so you can turn that off. Same thing here. You know, same thing here. Turn off that edict. And just like that, you know, we're in a good spot. Now, the Winter Palace is going to help out with absolutism, I believe, as well, right? Yearly absolutism. So we're definitely going to get that done. Let's go ahead and get started on it. We have unlimited manpower, so we can just throw some men at it. Institution growth is nice as well. I did not realize we got institution growth. That's yearly, by the way, if you don't know. 12 yearly institution growth. All right. So that'll help us get... well, we're going to spawn global trade. Obviously, we're going to spawn global trade. So that's really good. All right. So let's see here. Am I able... Oh, I can't switch it? Click to change rival. I have to remove them. All right, whatever, man. It's fine. All right, so France is no longer a rival. You guys like me now? Let's see here. Our trust is negative. Right. I assume that they're a great power, so I can't influence them. All right, let's send them a gift. Pay off any of their debts that they might have. Try to increase our relations with them. Get them friendly. That would be good. Let's curry some favors with them. And if we want to get some more another claim on an area, which I would like to before we were to attack these guys. Obviously, we're waiting on a truce anyway, so it's no big deal. We need 55. I was hoping to rival them, but it doesn't look like we are going to be able to. Do you guys have... Sadly, no. Let's maximize profit up here. All right. This is fine. This is fine. Naval supplies. Very good. Thank you. We don't need to build any of those quite right now. And let's build up our trade buildings because, you know, there's nothing wrong with having more trade power. Claim on the Gobi region. Sounds good. Time to end this empire. Don't you guys agree? Let's turn that music down just a little bit. Great song, but a little loud. Civil War. What is it good for? Ooh, absolutely nothing. All right. Looking good, looking good. Make sure everything is in the trade companies. So far, so good. Add a couple more of you guys here. Might as well add you. No reason not to. And Astrakhan is good. All right. Now I can trade company the stuff in the North Sea that I don't plan to state up. Why not? That would allow me to do this, which will give me more trade power up here. Watch that. Isn't this is going to be really funny how that works. I gain trade power in here by trade companying land downstream of it. Eh? Now these guys, I gain literally negative favors with them. Okay. Never mind. There's one for improved relations, but I don't think that's going to be super useful. All right, yeah. Global trade is going to spawn here. Commonwealth is allied to France, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and go to war with them. This is fine. I don't care. Our armies are kind of not in the best shape, so let's consider how we want to do this. They're on 16, 16, 16, 16. So let's make a template here. Combat width is 30. That's the main number I'm looking for. Then you come over here. We say, all right, we want 30 cannons. So you have a full back row. Now they changed these numbers in 1.33. So you actually are supposed to reinforce with artillery. I'm not entirely sure how to go about that. We have plus 15 cav combat ability from our Cossacks. So, you know, realistically, we'll have a couple of cav combat ability. No big deal. Let's go ahead and get rid of a couple of these as well. You want to start getting these down because what these do is this will give you back your max absolutism. It's just good to start preparing because absolutism is going to spawn here in about 13 years. So usually it spawns about 10 years after global trade, or it does spawn 10 years after global trade. So let's see here. Go back to this. Let's go with 30 and we'll go with like 6 and then 24. So that gives you a 30 and 30. And then generally what I like to do is give yourself a couple of extra. So let's say like 5. What is that? 29 then. So I'll give you an extra 5 just in case some of your men are not, you know, get a little beat up and they need some reinforcements here. So let's have you guys head over somewhere useful. Like Moskva. Have these guys come on over here. And these guys can suppress now. Our trader is dead. Unfortunate. Let's go with a new one. Feels good, man. I always love having a trader. The trade efficiency is just too good to avoid. 20% production efficiency as well from being ahead of time on admin. Literally no reason to not have it. And now we have the money. We have the manpower, obviously. So there you go. Then you have them conform to this template, which is this button here, or comma on my game. And then you it will build this. And they will detach any regiments that are not needed. So these Streltsy here are detached. Don't need them anymore. So now what you can do, have these guys come up here, join into another stack, and conform that stack to them as well. We have the force limit. We have the money. Let's build it. It also makes us less likely to get attacked, which is always a nice thing, right? So we have to accept this. Sounds good. So then let's have you guys conform as well. We have 2 extra regiments. I'm just going to get rid of them. That's fine. And now this army here will conform to that template. And what you do is after they have already like set to conform, you just like split your armies and move them. because that way, otherwise you have to micro it and they'll take a bunch of attrition. So you can see we've forgotten the icon of Christ Pantocrator, which is fine. We are not doing, we're going to be doing a little bit of development, but I think we'll go with the discipline for now. I don't think that 10% is going to be super necessary. We do need to get these guys built up though. So obviously we're going to spend a little bit of extra mana because we're not doing that, but we do have the province modifier, where are we at here? Locative dev cost for the entrepot, as well as, where are we at? This one right here, 15. So there's 20% dev cost, which actually, this is basically grasslands when it comes to development cost. We just need to get it up to 25. That way we can upgrade it to level 3. That will be fine. Here we go. People are leaving our coalition because they're like, oh, these guys are okay. These guys are building up. They're starting to mobilize their army. Maybe we don't want any of that smoke, right? That's what they're saying. We're ahead of time on admin, so we can go ahead and not worry about that anymore. And we're getting everything converted over here, which is great. Look at that. Love it. Anything that's stated is going to get converted. Right. So again. Oh, no. What am I doing? Turn off the edict is what I meant to say. There we go. And we're starting to get prosperity. We're not going to get any prosperity anytime soon over here. Ain't that the truth? Trade efficiency and trade range. Very good. I like trade efficiency. That's solid. Now let's take a look over here. Mongolia Company. What is this one? North Sea. So I think I already built this guy over here, didn't I? Right. Orkney. So we just, right now I'm just waiting until I get the admin to claim this area, 55, and then we're going to attack them and we're going to integrate all of Scotland. There's 2 trade centers there, and then hopefully we can get down into Ireland as well. If we have 100% of the trade power in this node, I guarantee you we will be able to get 90 here, and we can get take the global trade power. Who cares about the Boyers? Not me. Now I need to build a manufactory in this province here, so let's go ahead and do that. It's in the White Sea node, so it's not actually that useful, but it's fine. It is not a big deal. Now I should probably start saving up my money so I can build a bunch of universities as soon as absolutism comes in. I think it'll be this next admin tech. Yep. So in 13 years. So we'll just save up our money for 13 years, build these guys, and then they'll go on a deving frenzy. So let's turn that edict off. Do we have any other edicts? Let's turn you guys off and off and off. If you don't need the edict, don't use it because it costs you money, right? Governing costs. All right. So what I do here is a shuffle split. Take half and then split them in half. Send them to the other army. And there you go. Now you got a 32 and a 32. If you can split them in half, it will split them roughly in half. So then what we're going to do here is we're going to have you guys line up on the border. Obviously, Poland's going to be like, you know, I'm in danger. France is feeling a little bit better about me. Let's go ahead and say we're friendly with you guys, right? We're friendly. Let's get you upgraded again. We can throw manpower at you. I'm not worried about manpower. We're gaining 3,000 per month. So just like that, we have an extra diplomat, which is nice as well. Yearly absolutism, vassalization acceptance. So we might actually be able to even try to vassalize somebody out here. Like these guys are mad because, right, they're, you know, I own their cores. But they would accept vassalization. Or Solon would accept vassalization. What about Donghai? You will forever be Donghai to me. What is this? Nanhai. No, you are Donghai. The highest of dongs in the land. These guys would accept vassalization. They don't have any cores, so I don't really care. These guys are already a subject, so they would not accept it. Mongolia already have their cores, so they're not going to accept it. Yeah, it is what it is. Truce with Britain is over. We still need to wait on that claim. And let's go ahead and attack them. They'll call in France. Oh, no. Anyways. Let's go ahead and go for Ula, since it's right here on the border. And we want to blitzkrieg down their forts. So let's get a couple of generals. Oh, wait. Where are their forts? Commonwealth. What have you done? I can't believe you've done this. They got rid of all their forts. You guys are dum-dums. All right. Well, I guess we're going to get you occupied as quickly as possible then. Half off trade efficiency guy. Sure. That'll allow us to get this guy up to like level 5. And he'll be still like cheaper. Extra mana, extra diplo mana means more development. And I like development. So we got to be mindful. These guys are going to be bringing their armies in to attack me. But lads, I think that is a great place to call it for the episode. If you are enjoying, make sure you let me know. Leave a like on the video, and make sure you subscribe if you have not already. A lot of my viewers are still not subscribed to my channel, so if you watch my videos every day and you have not considered subscribing, I definitely recommend you do that. So we're gonna do something a little tricky here. We're gonna trap these guys on this island, if at all possible. Okay. Is this is woods. We have a better general, so we might as well head in there. These guys are gonna get trapped here on Reval. So then this army can come up here and wipe them out. But lads, that's all I've got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.